This tutorial is for 2nd grade, Module 7, Lesson 24. In this lesson, we're going to use information in charts to create line plots. Here I have a chart that is showing me pencil length. We have the pencil length on the left-hand side and the number of pencils that are at that length on the right-hand side. To draw my line plot, I have a number line at the bottom showing the pencil length in inches. Now I just need to put an X for each pencil that's at a particular length. For example, if I look on my chart at the 2-inch mark, I see I have one pencil that is 2 inches long. So above the 2-inch point on my number line, I'm going to put one X to represent that pencil. And just put a little check mark here to show that I've done that part of the chart. The next part shows that I have two pencils that are 3 inches long. That means I'm going to put two X's to represent those pencils. I'm going to continue down the chart showing an X for each pencil at each particular length. The final question says, describe the pattern you see in the line plot. That's a pretty open-ended question. The students could answer something as simple as most pencils fall between the 4-inch and the 6-inch range. So some sort of answer that points out most of the pencils are of a certain range of inches. My next chart is showing scraps of ribbon in an arts and crafts bin. Again, on the left-hand side we have the different lengths of the ribbon, and on the right-hand side we have the number of ribbons of each length. I've started my line plot already. I drew a number line and I put the inches as they match up to the chart. Since the chart is counting by 2s, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, I made my line plot match that. So I'm counting 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And again, I'll put an X for each ribbon at each mark on my line plot. There was one piece of ribbon that was 14 inches long, 3 that were 16, and I'll just continue down my chart. Now I'm going to use my line plot to answer these questions. The first question says, describe the pattern you see in the line plot. Well, just like we did with the pencils, this could be something as general as most of the pieces of ribbon are between 18 and 20 inches long. I'm going to move on to question B then. How many ribbons are 18 centimeters or longer? So I would look at my 18 centimeter mark, and that would then include the 20 and the 22. So I know those three sections would tell me how many ribbons are 18 centimeters or longer. Well, there were 8 that were 18, 7 that were 20, so that's a total of 15, and 5 that were 22, so that's a total of 20. There are 20 pieces of ribbon that are 18 centimeters or longer. How many ribbons are 16 centimeters or shorter? I would start with my 16 and count that group as well as the 14 centimeter group. There were 3 ribbons in the 16 group and 1 in the 14. That tells me there are 4 pieces of ribbon that are 16 centimeters or shorter.